Hey everybody, Ben here, and welcome back to Medium of Mixology, the monthly web show where I teach you how to make some new and interesting cocktails. So I was thinking about my general demographic here on the channel, and most of it is usually under the normal drinking age. So this show usually doesn't get, the same viewership as a lot of my painting videos or my tutorials. So I was thinking, what can I do to rectify this? I'm like, well, you know what, I think this month I'm going to do a non-alcoholic cocktail, or what a lot of us call a mocktail. So today's drink is called the Cardinal Punch, and for this drink we're going to need a shaker and a strainer with ice. Now if you're underage and you may not have a shaker, one thing you can use is a water bottle with a screw on top, and you can just put ice in there and shake it up. Works just the same. You're also going to need a small, what we call a tumbler glass with ice. You can also use just sort of any short fat glass that you have sitting around your house. And ingredients for this, we're going to need orange juice, that's 1.5 ounces. I already have that measured out. Cranberry juice, sweet and sour, which is a mix of lemon juice, lime juice, and simple syrup, which is a sugar syrup. And again, you can make this at home, very easy. And some ginger ale. So to make the Cardinal Punch, we're going to start with 1.5 ounces of orange juice. And mix that with 3 ounces of our cranberry juice. Now, I've had a few drinks before when you mix orange and cranberry juice, and it's usually the sweetness in the cranberry juice, or the sweetness in the orange juice rather, will sort of cancel out a lot of the tartness in the cranberry juice, and it ends up making a really sort of nice looking drink, and nice tasting as well. You're going to need 1 ounce of sweet and sour. Now you can also buy sweet and sour at your local grocery store. They usually sell it there. And it comes in about a big bottle like this. But the problem with that stuff is, especially if you're more health conscious, it has like high fructose corn syrup in it, and there's a lot of flavorings and additives that you just don't need. And this stuff is more natural, and you don't really, doesn't have any fillers in it. It's just pure sort of like sugar and just juices. So we're going to take this drink and give it a shake. And we're going to go ahead and strain this into our prepared glass. Now that we have our juice ingredients in, we're going to go ahead and top this with some ginger ale. Adds a little fizz and a little extra flavor profile to the rest of the drink. And that is the Cardinal Punch Mocktail. So let's go ahead and give it a try. A nice foam build on top of that. I just got a sip of foam. Before I give you a taste anyway, so it has this pinkish brown color to it. Not super appealing, but it's a drink. So you have that fizzy ginger ale on top, which is sort of an underlying flavor. Then you get this subtle, sweet tart underneath, which is all that juice that we just shook up. It's really good. There's no alcohol in there. I can give it a bigger swig. You can taste the orange. The cranberry juice isn't as dominant, which is really surprising for a drink like this, considering that it has 3 ounces of cranberry juice in it. But the mix of the sweet and sour and the orange really tone down that sort of harsh tartness that cranberry has. And it really rounds it out and makes something, definitely, it's an easy drink. No alcohol, just straight juice, and it's a little bit of ginger ale. I feel like this is less of a summer drink, more of a maybe early fall. It's not, it probably wouldn't be as good in like real hot weather, but it has sort of a nice crisp because of the ginger ale, but a nice juice component as well. If you are looking to make this on a day where you're maybe avoiding the hard liquor, maybe you want to throw in some orange bitters to this to make it not necessarily alcoholic, because I mean, granted, bitters have a little alcohol in them, but you know, you're not drinking a lot of it, so it's not going to make that big of a deal. It's kind of like drinking vanilla extract. But it would add additional sort of flavor component and really sort of round it out. I'm going to go ahead and give this a 7 out of 10 on my overall scale. And if there is, because there's no alcohol in it, it's alcohol taste rating of 0 or just, you know, NA not available. Just because, you know, it doesn't really qualify for that. So if you want to enjoy a drink and you're underage, or maybe you want to share it with your kids, this might be a really good drink for you to try. Once again, this is called the Cardinal Punch. And if you're looking for something with a little more kick, be sure to check my blog, mediumofmixology.wordpress.com, and check back here the first Wednesday of every month for a new drink creation recipe demo video of the month. There's no alcohol in this, and I sound drunk. This has been from Medium of Mixology, and see you guys next time. So we're going to take this and give it a shake.